What is wrong with Western civilization where it has no idea how to save itself, when it can turn everything around and end all its critics in one sentence? Recently, Melanie Phillips, who I believe is an author and she's a commentator and a journalist, had an interview where she talked about we in the West need to learn to fall in love with ourselves again. No, we don't. All you need to do is demand the Islamists or the leftists, the communists, anyone who wants to take down Western civilization, answer one question. Name one thing better in all of human history than Western civilization. Nothing. You bring up the premise and you shut it down in a way a second grader can't screw up. And since you can't name anything better than Western civilization, quit wasting our time. Get out of here. If you have to go into detail, it was Western civilization that put a man on the moon. It was Western civilization that pretty much ended the majority of world hunger. It was Western civilization that brought us all human rights. Western civilization has done more. It's Western civilization that mostly ended world slavery, that of course is still going on in the Arab world and in Africa today. Name anything better than Western civilization. You can't, so keep quiet. And by the way, let the leftists know, name something better, name a better superpower than the U.S. in all of human history. You can't, so keep quiet. And if you have to go into details, always sum up your premise in one sentence. If you can't do that, then, well, I guess you need to go ahead and do a little bit of training, because all of these premises can be summed up in one sentence. Name a better superpower in all of human history than USA. Was the United States in 250 years, it's freed more people than every country in the history of human civilization combined. It's the USA that is the sole superpower for the last 40 years or so that has presided over the most peaceful and prosperous period in human history. Maybe too peaceful and prosperous. We got a bunch of social justice bedwetters running around trying to figure out whether coffee is racist. What a bunch of clowns. Anyways, that is how you need to sum up your argument in 1 to 2 sentences. You state your premise, and then if you have to give the facts, do it, and then you state the premise again. Exactly like the sir sandwich in the Marine Corps. You know, yes, sir, blah, blah, blah. Yes, sir. Same thing. State the premise, go ahead and give the facts, and state the premise again in a way a second grader can't screw up. It is really that easy.